Here is exactly why I think Aston Villa can get through to the semi-finals of the UCL, beating Paris Saint-Germain in the quarter-finals. Now for this quarter-final tie, the first leg is away, which is an advantage for us. Being able to play that second leg at home, it definitely affects the way we play in the first leg. We can be more passive, stronger defensively, and then take it to Villa Park and absolutely smash them. Now we'll be breaking this down with logic, not just pure faith. However, that is still in there because there is still a chance of us winning the UCL. If you didn't watch any of the Liverpool PSG games, wow, PSG are an absolutely insane team, and if you haven't seen them, please go back and watch those games, because I don't know what they were doing in the first few games of the Champions League. I think they finished 15th in the table or something, but they absolutely dunked on Liverpool. The way they play, insane. I'd say they literally play like Aston Villa, but 10 times the pace, which makes you world class, to be honest. Out from the back, but the speed, they move the ball, the transition is crazy. Forward line is insane. Incredible talent, seriously. But that does not mean there is not a chance. One thing they do have is a very young team, which is one of the reasons why they've left Marco Asensio out of their plans and want £12 million for him, which Aston Villa will probably pay. They're building a very young team, kind of like what Arsenal have done, kind of what Chelsea are doing, except on a different kind of scale, and are way more successful and have way more talented players. Like I said, this does not mean we cannot beat them. We have Marco Asensio, a player who is familiar with the team, with the ground. This is going to boost confidence. Going to want to be eager to prove them wrong. Next up, in goal, we have Emi Martinez, probably the best goalkeeper in the world. The French absolutely hate him. I remember when we played Lille in the quarterfinals, the boos he was getting, and we knocked them out on penalties. That's a familiar story of French people, isn't it? Emi Martinez knocking the French out of a competition in a penalty shootout. Flashbacks to the World Cup. So they're going to be rattled by him. They absolutely despise him. I can tell he's just going to put in a monster performance. We have the likes of Boubacar Kamara, keeps it composed in midfield. Also another French player. We've got Axel Disasi as well. We have strength, we have depth, and this international break is going to do wonders for us. We obviously have that Southampton game in the midst of it. But coming into this game with a pretty full squad and a lack of injuries and some warm weather training, going to be great for us. However, one drawdown in this is that PSG complained that they didn't have enough time in between games to rest for the UCL. The European leagues are usually quite good with this. Premier League literally couldn't care less. Couldn't care if 4 of your players have been shot, they still make you play. PSG complained as they're playing Nantes, who originally declined but have now somehow magically changed their mind and accepted the game to be moved. What on earth could have made them change their mind? However, we can take it to France, play passively, defend well, because they are a strong attacking team, but also surprise them on our counter-attack. And then we take it to Villa Park, who are very strong at winning and controlling games, just like we have all season in the UCL, and then get into the semi-finals where we may be playing Real Madrid or Arsenal. If you're a Villa fan or a neutral fan, I want to know down below your opinions on this. They're great signings in the January transfer window. Our front line is amazing. We've even improved our back line, which was a huge weak point. We've got a lot of Frenchies in our squad, which I'm assuming helps. And if you don't already, click that follow button up here.